Yo, it's the Gutta And Saved channel, your favorite channel, and I am your trusted host, Brother St. Reese. And y'all already know, I ain't here to play church with you, and I ain't here to fool around with the word of God with you. Because y'all already know, it's not about how much Bible you know, it's about how much Bible you're willing to obey. Let's hop right into it.
Considered the greatest spitting. I tell them I'm Christ like they envision modern Christian. Tell them I'm nothing like check conditions of how I'm living. I preach Christ, we ain't fake delivering. Listen, Candyman, soon as they. It's not about how much Bible chapter and verse you know. It's about how much Bible you willing to obey.
I don't know if y'all noticed or not, but these celebrities has lost their mind. One in particular, many of them. They chucking and jiving, but one in particular is chucking and jiving, and that is RickeySmiley. A lot of these Democrats is using these celebrities to try to shame black men into voting for Kamala Harris, as if we don't know what's up, as if we don't know the same old tactics that the Democrat Party always do. We know the tricks that they pull. We know the Democratic Party don't have no new tricks. They always trying to fear among people into voting and all the rest.
I'm just sick of the black people on the internet talking about I'm not with her. Okay, so if you're not with her, that means you with Trump. What? Y'all need to block every last one of their asses on Facebook and on Instagram and social media and stop. Like, that's just garbage. Because a vote for her, if you sit at home and you don't support her, you are definitely supporting Donald Trump. You can look at her record. If you do the research or whatever, stop believing everything you read and do real research, you can see what her record is. You can see what she have done. I think you can Google what have Kamala Harris done for the black community. We need to stand with her. She's great. Absolutely. She will make a great president. And what a blessing to be living in a time where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on, man.
Stop it.
Messy. Be on the right side of history. Be on the right side of history.
If Kamala Harris is elected, she would be sworn in.
She could be sworn
on
in
MLK Day
by the first black Supreme
and
Court,
and possibly by Ketanji Brown Jackson.
Wow.
Does that not give you chills?
Come on,
Stop
now.
it.
Does that not send
Maria?
Just make your whole body vibrate?
Maria,
oh my
I can go deep into that. You got a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated reading in a member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated into the damn White House. What's wrong with y'all?
Come on, man.
MLK holiday.
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Now, Ricky, the reason why a lot of black men, black people in particular, is not supporting Kamala Harris, nothing has changed since she ran the last time. Like, really, what has changed? Ricky, it is surprising to see so many people rallying behind Kamala Harris now when they didn't even rally behind her back in 2020 when she was running the first time. Where was this enthusiasm for her back then? It's crazy to witness such a shift in perspectives, and it feels to me a bit hypocritical and way delusional. I'm just saying. Now, I'm not going to get into all the crazy stuff Kamala Harris did. I did a podcast on it. So many other people have done a podcast on it. What's said don't even have to be explained anymore. We know a lot of these celebrities, it's election time. They got to start chucking and jiving. They got to start rallying behind their favorite politician. You know what I mean? We saw Amber Rose and many other celebrities going over there with Trump. RickeySmiley, now Plies, and a few other people going over there with Kamala Harris. It's nothing new. See, here's the thing, Ricky, and people who think like him. There's a difference between talking points, political rhetoric, and actual policies. I know y'all saying, oh, Kamala Harris did do a lot of stuff for black people. What? Where? I've looked up stuff. All they said she played a part in this and played a part in that. But there's nothing tangible to know whether she even pushed forth this. They said that she played a part in the crime bill. Man, listen, Meek Mill and Jay-Z, how come everybody want to take responsibility of playing a part in some bill when it benefits them? She's only trying to play a part in some of these bills that can't even be verified now that she's running for president. But anyway, there is no policies on the books that Kamala Harris participated in that benefited black people. Particularly black people. They doing all this stuff for other people, but they not doing nothing in particular for black people. Kamala Harris said that out of her own mouth. She ain't only the black people's president, but then went along and did all this other stuff for other people and ain't even doing enough for black people. Kamala Harris is the vice president now. She is the vice president now. What has she done since she been the vice president? She sits in the second largest seat in America and has done absolutely nothing for black people as a whole in particular. You expect black men to really go, black people in particular, just to go vote for her because she's black? It's crazy to hear all you celebrities do this all over again as if we didn't see the outcome of Obama. It just blows my mind to see how delusional y'all are. RickeySmiley, in my honest opinion, lost his daggone mind and all his co-hosts up there. And along with all the other celebrities that's getting behind Kamala Harris. Now again, my disdain for Kamala Harris is not my approval for Donald Trump. Y'all know I don't vote. You can go check out my video I did on Donald Trump after, after this video and the suggestion. I'm going to put it in the back of the video. Y'all can go check out all the stuff I said about Donald Trump.
Where a black woman can become president of the United States of America. In our time, we get a black man and a black woman become president. That's unheard of.
Come on.
Here you go. We've seen the first black male president, which was, Barack Obama, who did absolutely nothing for black people. And now we're about to witness the first female black president, which she's really not black. But she ain't done nothing since she been the vice president, and she ain't gonna do nothing for the black community. And I'm gonna show y'all how I know she's not gonna do absolutely nothing. For one, she already said she's not gonna give black people reparations. That's for one. But wait till I'm not even gonna say it just yet. Now watch this.
Yeah. Does that not give you chills?
Come on, stop it.
Does that not send
Maria?
Just make your whole body vibrate.
Maria,
oh my
I can go deep in the net.
All y'all heard right there in that last clip was emotions. Talking about it gave me chills. All that emotion for nothing. Y'all more focused on all the Alpha Phi Kappa and all that stuff. Y'all focus on all that stuff more so than tangibles that black people can actually benefit from. Which leads to my next and last point. Y'all heard when old buddy said this?
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Who was a member?
But y'all mad because she ain't talking about reparations.
Who was a member?
Yeah. He said, but y'all mad she ain't talking about reparations. The nerves of these people. You got black people that really want to fight to get reparations so we can start building our own community, building our own banks, building our own grocery stores, buying and buying with, within our community like these other communities. You can go in every community, every Chinese community in America. They buy from their own. They got their own banks. They got their own grocery stores. You can go in any community, the Hindu community, here in Atlanta, daggone, the Latin community got a whole community, got their own base, they got their own grocery stores because they get diplomatic immunity, they get help from the government. Just because black people want tangibles from the government and just not, we just got another black female president, just because we don't want the aesthetics of just having a black person in high positions. You know what I mean? Just because we want that doesn't mean we anti or against. We just want tangibles. You know what I mean? But if you leave it to RickeySmiley and folk like him, they are more excited at the fact that we got black women in high places. or we're going to have or possibly elect the first black president. Which, shout out to Kamala Harris and shout out to all the black women that's in high positions. Shout out to y'all. Nobody is trying to talk down on your personal accomplishments. But it gets kind of murky when you talk about, just because a person is black that they're going to do something for black people. Which we know that y'all not. Because like I said, in the beginning, like Kamala Harris said, she ain't going to give black people reparations. That's what she said out of her own mouth. The black community, in my honest opinion, is in a very bad place. And there's one thing I got to say about Republicans. I don't rock with the Republicans. But when they put people in high places, they make sure them people in high places is going to do something for their people. Those white men, these people who put these people in high places, they make sure they get tangibles. They make sure they get benefits out of whoever they putting in place. They make sure whether it's going to work out for them taxes-wise, whether it's going to work out for them business-wise, and all that stuff. Black people is the only people that just happy to see a black person in a high place that which she got. Of course, that only black person might be in a high place and getting paid good. Barack Obama was in high places and they got paid good. But what did they do for their community as a whole? Nothing. And that's exactly what Kamala Harris is going to do. You ain't got to like the Republicans. I don't rock with the Republicans neither. And y'all know I don't vote. But at least the Republicans are going to the table with tangibles. They know what they going to get out of it. Democrats, like I said, are just happy to see black faces is in high places. Now, watch this. The Democrats is only fighting to keep laws in place. Or keep Donald Trump out of office. We fighting for women's rights to do this and women's rights to do that. They're only fighting to keep laws in place so Donald Trump don't get in office, so they don't have to, so he don't take those certain laws out of place. And I get it. But you notice they not fighting for nothing tangible or trying to institute new laws that's going to actually benefit black people as a whole. You don't see Kamala Harris talk. You only see Kamala Harris talking about black women, and she's heavily promoting the rainbow community like her predecessor, Barack Obama. But anyway, that's another topic for another day. This is something people ain't thinking about. Technically, the Democrats are the new conservatives by the definition of the word. Because listen to their rhetoric. The only thing that they fighting to do is keep laws in place. They want to keep I just said it. The women's stuff, the LGBTQ stuff that Barack Obama put in place, and women's this and women's that, and the unaliving of the yeetus of the fetus. They only trying to fight to keep things in place. They're not trying to institute nothing. Technically, by definition, the Democrats are the new conservatives. Let me know what y'all think about this. Hop down in the comment section, man. Let's chop this up, and I'll holler at y'all in the next one. Peace.
Considered the greatest spitting. I tell them I'm Christ like they envision modern Christian. Tell them I'm nothing like check conditions of how I'm living. I preach Christ, we ain't fake delivering. Listen, Candy man, soon as they. It's not about how much Bible chapter and verse you know. It's about how much Bible you willing to obey.